Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take a look back at my DJI Mini 2 after a few months of ownership, looking at what's good and what's bad of this excellent ultra lightweight drone. If you would like to see my initial review of the Mini 2, click the link at the top of the screen now or in the description. Let's start with the good points. Number 1. Size and weight. The point of an ultra lightweight drone is that it's small and compact. The Mini 2 excels in this respect, while the drone does anyway. Measuring just 14 by 8 by 6 centimeters when folded, this is a super portable drone that can be popped into any rucksack and taken out and about. Even unfolded, the drone only measures 23 by 28 by 6 centimeters when the props are fully extended, making it easy to launch and fly in small, confined spaces, especially as it's so easy to hand launch and catch. Weighing less than 249 grams, mine weighs just 243 grams, even with the gimbal guard and partial wrap, it also falls into the unregulated category in the UK. This means it can be flown anywhere which is not in a no-fly zone, simply by obtaining any operator's ID. Number 2. Build quality. Considering the size and weight, the Mini 2 is an extremely well-made drone of high quality materials and feels a lot more substantial than its specifications and weight would suggest. In fact, compared to my Parrot Anafi, which weighed more and was more expensive, the Mini 2 feels like it's from a class above. All in all, the build quality of the Mini 2 is first class and worth the money you pay for it. Number 3. Flying. The most important of any drone is how it flies. Again, the Mini 2 does not disappoint in the right conditions. The wind and temperature ratings are shown now on the screen, but I have had issues with IMU errors when flying at or just above 0 degrees C, so I'm not sure I would risk lower temperatures. In terms of wind resistance, as long as you remember it is a small lightweight drone and take note of its limitations, you can easily fly it in most low to medium wind conditions without any drama. The return to home feature works really well. As long as you ensure the home point is updated before you take off, the drone will come back to and land on the spot you took off from. With OcuSync 2, range is also excellent on the Mini 2, which goes some way to make up for the size of the remote. In the UK, we have to maintain visual line of sight, but the Mini 2 will easily cope with this range up to 500 meters in all conditions with no loss of signal. Finally, number 4, the camera. The camera is also a big plus and a large improvement over the camera on the Mavic Mini. The Mini 2 can record video at up to 4K 30 frames per second, and considering the size of the camera and sensor, the quality is excellent. In fact, in some videos it's difficult to tell the difference between what was filmed on the Mini 2 and what was filmed on the Mavic Air 2. It has the usual quick shots as well as panoramic shots, so you can easily create exciting videos and take excellent photos with little effort. Now we've seen the good points, let's look at the not so good point. Number 1. The gimbal. I guess this is to be expected due to the size of the drone, but the Mini 2 can suffer from a problem when flying fast in sport mode with the gimbal pointed straight up. Due to the aerodynamic forces and the size of the gimbal, it cannot maintain its position when flying at high speed and can suffer with dropping. You can see this here in an early video I made with the Mini 2. It is an easy fix, however. Either lower the speed of the flight or do not place the gimbal in the most upright position, and this seems to cure the problem, and using these techniques I've not seen it since. Number 2. The batteries. Part of the Fly More combo is the triple battery hub. This is great for keeping the batteries in and charging them one at a time. However, there is a problem if you leave the batteries either in the hub or in the drone for an extended period of time. When left in the hub or the drone, in the connected position, they simply maintain the charge they were left at. Why is this a problem? To maintain lithium-ion batteries at peak condition and prevent early capacity loss, they are designed to discharge a small amount each day. When connected to the drone or connected to the hub, this is not happening, which can cause the batteries to lose performance quicker than normal. However, there is a simple solution to this one as well. Either store the batteries out of the hub or drone, or as I do, insert them the wrong way round, which allows them to stay unconnected in the hub and discharge as normal. Hopefully a future firmware upgrade will fix this minor irritation. Number 3. the size of the controller. This is a subjective point, but when you look at the size of the drone and how portable it is, the controller does seem oversized in comparison. This is due to the fact that it's the same controller used with the Mavic Air 2 and the Air 2S and contains the OcuSync 2 or 3 technology. Personally, this is not an issue for me as I keep the drone in the case with my Air 2S, but if you wanted the drone to take out while cycling or something similar and didn't want to carry a big case or rucksack around, it could be an issue. Again, this is down to personal preference, and is a minor annoyance rather than a problem. Finally, number 4, lack of obstacle avoidance. The only major feature missing from the DJI Mini 2 is obstacle avoidance front, rear or side, which considering the weight is not really a surprise. Again, it is down to personal preference, but if like me you are used to flying the Air 2 or Air 2S, which do have obstacle avoidance, and you switch between the drones and forget, like I did, it can lead to an unexpected crash into objects, as happened to me on a recent shoot. In isolation, if this is your only drone, it will not be a problem for you, but it does limit the ability to active track as it cannot obstacle avoid. In summary, the Mini 2 is an excellent ultra lightweight drone with an excellent camera, great flight characteristics, portability and build quality. The few bad points are mainly down to personal preference and are far outweighed by the good points. So would I recommend the DJI Mini 2? Absolutely. If you're looking for a small lightweight drone that you can pop in the back of a bag and just fly around when you need to, this could be the drone for you. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please like it and consider subscribing to my channel for future videos to come.